Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our series of tutorial on commerce. We've been discussing promoting products, and now we talk about personal selling. In the oldest form of selling, personal selling is a salesperson communicating one to one with potential customers to identify their needs and align them with the seller's products. Personal selling lends credibility to a firm because it allows buyers to interact with and ask questions of the sellers. This professional intimacy is especially effectively in relationship marketing. It gives the seller a clearer picture of the buyer's business and allows salespersons to provide buyers with value adding services. Because it involves personal interaction, personal selling requires some trust between the buyer and the seller. A relationship that must often be established over time, moreover, because presentations are generally made to only one or two individuals at a time. Personal selling is the most expensive form of promotion per contact. Expenses may include salespeople's compensation and overhead, usually travel, food, and lodging. The average cost of a single industrial sales visit is approximately $300. Telemarketing and sales, telemarketing and personal sales. Costs have prompted many companies to turn to telemarketing using telephone solicitation to conduct the personal selling process. It cuts the cost of face to face selling industrial customers, each of which may require about four visits at a cost of $1,000 or more to complete a sale. Those cost savings stimulated the growth of telemarketing, which in 2002 in the United States sold $100 billion in goods and services, while it employing more than 6 million people. The billion of phone calls, however, riled the public and politicians alike into do not call lists that block home phone numbers from telemarketers. The result is a dramatic downturn in sales and cut of 2 million jobs as the telemarketing industry struggles for its existence. Salesforce management. Salesforce management means setting goals at the top level of an organization, setting practical objectives for salespeople, organizing a sales force that can meet those objectives, and implementing and evaluating success of the overall sales plan. We can discuss the personal selling task for which managers set objectives and personal selling process whose success managers judge. Personal selling situation. Managers of both telemarketers and traditional sales people must consider the ways in which personal sales activities are affected by differences between consumers and industrial products. Retail selling is a consumer product for retail selling is the selling of a consumer product for a buyer's personal or household use. Industrial selling is the selling of products to other businesses, either for the purpose of manufacturing other products or for a resale. Levi's, for instance, sells jeans to the retail clothing operations Gap Incorporate. Its industrial selling, in turn, consumer purchase Levi's jeans at one of the Gap stores, retail selling. Each of these situations has distinct characteristics. In retail selling, the buyer usually comes to the seller, whereas the industrial salesperson typically calls on the perspective of the buyer. An industrial decision may take longer than the retail decision because it involves more money, decision makers, and weighing of the proposal. So it takes long process, long time, and alternatives. Well, consumers in retail stores, on the other hand, may actually be intimidated by the salespeople as well.